Hey folks, Richard Evans, Paradise Tour Guy here in Las Vegas, Nevada, and today we're talking about free trams and shuttles to help you get around Las Vegas without spending a single dime. Let's see how we go. Now, before everything closed down, there was lots of free shuttles and free trams all over the place, and even though there was a lot of paid transportation opportunities you had, monorail, bus service, ride-share taxis and stuff like that, there was also a lot of free shuttles, free trams, and now that everything's reopened, not so much. There are 4 that I know of. Those are the ones that we're going to be talking about. 3 trams along the strip, and then a bonus one we will talk about at the end of the video, so stay with me. Here we go.
Now on this map of the Las Vegas Strip, it has a number of different possibilities as far as transportation. Of course, on the east side, on this red line, is the monorail, which is a paid and well-advertised service people know about. We're talking about free services, like in the south, one that has Excalibur, Luxor, and Mandalay Bay connected. Center Strip, one that connects Bellagio, Crystals, Aria, and Park MGM. And finally, one in the north that connects Treasure Island and the Mirage.
Now we're going to be working from the south all the way to the north, and so first thing that we're going to do is the free tram that happens to connect Treasure Island, Luxor, and Mandalay Bay. This is an MGM program that they have, so let's take a look at it.
Now this first one has the longest service distance and also the longest hours, so from that standpoint this is the most convenient of all of them, going from 10 a.m. in the morning until 11:30 at night. Now they have fairly easy ways to get to it. Now Excalibur has this turret right on Tropicana and Las Vegas Boulevard, so it's fairly easy to get to whether you happen to be from the street or coming from inside Excalibur. Now the route does be a little strange. It goes from Excalibur all the way to the far end of Mandalay Bay, and then coming back it then does a stop at Luxor on the way back to Excalibur. It has this little open area here in the Excalibur. Is where you get it started at. Luxor's a little bit different. It's the only place I know of that actually has their base outside, right at the feet of the Sphinx. So it just stops right there in the middle of everything. So you are standing outside and not in the shade like in pretty much every other place. But it is the fastest of the monorails. It gets along pretty quick, and in fact it takes about as much time as it does a much shorter route like the Mirage Treasure Island. And so if you are going, say, either to Mandalay Bay in the far north or even to some place like Allegiant Field, it is a very good way to get to that area.
Hey folks, I'd like to know, do any of you ever have used the free transportation, the trams, and different other things that have been in the past in Las Vegas? Yes or no? If not, why not? I'd really like to know. Anyway, we're going on to the number 2 version of the free trams available on the Las Vegas Strip. This one connects Bellagio with Crystal Shops, Aria, and Park MGM. Let's see how it goes.
Now our second track is also the most modern and the most recent as it comes out, and it is quite stylish. This one here, starting at Bellagio, it has this lovely area where it has those sail shades. It is outside, and in the summertime it does get hot, but that shade does make it better. And it's more stylish, it's more artsy. Has some nice views of the different buildings at the different stops. Now at the Bellagio, you have to look for this sign here to find where you have to go. The rest of the time you're simply heading along. Its first stop is the Crystals shopping area right at the very far western edge of Crystals is where it is for the stop. And then it goes into a stop that basically right in the middle of where Aria and the Park MGM come together. So it's fairly easy to be able to get to such places as T-Mobile Arena, the Park, New York, and those. So it's very convenient.
Now our third tram connects Treasure Island to the Mirage, which this one's actually the oldest of the different trams that are free along the strip. It was started by MGM, but the thing is it's not really any MGM anymore. MGM sold Treasure Island a number of years ago. They are just in the process of selling Mirage now, and that actually kind of puts it into question, how long is it going to be here? This could be one of those free shuttles that's going to go away with all the different things that's going to be happening with those two properties. But we have them now, so let's take advantage of it. Let's see what we got.
Now, the Treasure Island Mirage tram is the oldest and the longest running, but currently is also on the shortest schedule. On Sundays and Thursdays, or Sunday through Thursday, it's open from 12 o'clock to 9 o'clock. Fridays and Saturdays, 12 o'clock to midnight, but does not work at all on Mondays through Wednesdays, currently as scheduled, which makes it a little bit awkward. It's also the shortest of the different trips. It's only 90 seconds long, but I also think it's probably the most beautiful, running through the different palm trees and designs of Treasure Island and the Mirage. It just is a relaxing, beautiful thing. The other thing that's kind of interesting is the design of those. Everything else is very modern. These ones are kind of designed off of the type of streetcars that you'd have in the 1880s through about the 1920s or so. So it's very kind of a back in time sort of thing. It's also the slowest of them. They do not go fast at all, so it kind of stretches out that trip to a full 90 seconds, which one of the other ones probably would do in about 30 seconds. So it's kind of an interesting thing. It's attractive, it's fun. It doesn't really save you a whole lot as far as walking. Now, you have to go down quite a bit to Treasure Island to get to it through the conference center. But the really good thing is when you actually come here and arrive at the Mirage, the tram station for the Mirage is right by the main entrance, just to the north side of where the main entrance is. And so far as that goes, it is incredibly convenient, right there, very close to the strip, very close to the main entrance, to get you where you're going.
Now that's it for the three trams that we have along the strip, but I told you we'd have a bonus, and yes we do, because we also have some free transportation available downtown in the Fremont Street District and the general overall downtown Old Town of Las Vegas, and that is the Downtown Loop, which is a shuttle service that serves all of the downtown area. Let's see how we go.
Now, the Downtown Loop covers a huge area from the Strat at the end of the strip all the way to the Mob Museum, with a lot of popular things in between. One of the big negatives, though, is the limited hours, only on Sunday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 6, and on Friday, Saturday, 3 to 10. Strange hours. You look for these different shuttle stops around the downtown and arts district, and that's where it does stop. Like, for instance, one of the more popular stops is here by the Mob Museum, which is also the far north here. Right here on the strip. Those are the free shuttle downtown loop signs that you want to do, and here comes one of them. They do have a number of different designs on them. One is all white, other ones are quite a bit decorated, like this particular shuttle is. They do have a couple of different ones. Mostly they carry up to about 12 people, one of them about 15 people. They do a lot of changing. They keep coming in. This is the larger one, by the way. They keep coming in with changes to it. Actually, one of the things that they're talking about doing, and I hope they really do, is adding an additional stop in the far south. Now, again, they're downtown. Currently, their last one is at the Strat. One of the things they're looking at, my sources tell me, is that they're doing a negotiation for a possible future stop that ties into the monorail system over by the Sahara. Again, this is only in talks. They're hoping to do it, but they have to come to a decision on that.
So that's it, guys. 4 free transportation opportunities that we have both on the Las Vegas Strip and downtown to help you put a little bit extra money in your pocket that you can use to maybe entertain yourself somewhere else and have a better time while you're here in Las Vegas. Hey guys, what'd you think of it? Is there some of those that you like, some of them that you don't like? Would you use some of that free transportation? Would you not use any of that free transportation? Please let us know in the comments. Love to find out and bring you information that's going to be helpful and interesting to you. Anyway, this is Richard Evans, the Paradise Tour Guide, and you guys have a wonderful time. I'll see you next time you're in Las Vegas.